Hello, everyone. The date, January 23rd, 2021. This is Bill Apter down here at the Apter Chat Studios in Apter's Alley. Thanks for joining us. And I could not let today pass by without talking to you about this incredible day in history, a pivotal day in history. And it was a day that this guy won the WWF championship at Madison Square Garden from the Iron Sheik. And I was locked out. I was not allowed to be around ringside with my camera. And a lot of people through the years have asked me, why weren't you there? Where did you see it? Well, it was live at Madison Square Garden, but in their smaller arena, the Felt Forum, I was there watching it on closed circuit TV. We had a photographer stationed in the crowd with a long lens shooting the image. Well, why did that happen? Well, in my book is Wrestling Fixed. Let's all hear it. I didn't know it was broken. It's all explained, but I want to explain it to you here, and then you can read the rest of it or listen to the audio on get the audio book from Audible. But back then, as you know, Vince McMahon Jr. was taking over the wrestling world. He was negotiating with wrestlers from NWA, AWA, from Bill Watts' territory, from Memphis, Tennessee, from the Von Erichs, everything. And part of his plan, and it was nothing personal, it was a business plan, was to do his own wrestling magazine. So because of that situation, because they had their own wrestling magazine, all the wrestling magazines were told no access. You can't shoot, period, the end. That was it. So we were all out. Newspaper photographers, press services from all around the world were around the ring that night, just like at WrestleMania when Hulk Hogan beat the Iron Sheik to win the title. Hogan and I, having an incredibly great relationship, had talked earlier that day, and he asked me, am I going to be around ringside with the camera? And I said no, and he understood what happened. So he said, well, call me after the match. Okay, so I watched the match again on closed circuit TV, and it was great. I was there as a fan, incognito. I was wearing a baseball cap and a pair of glasses, and nobody knew who I was there. And when Hogan won that title, you could hear the upstairs arena of like, what was it, 20,000 people stomping their feet and going crazy when Hogan beat the Iron Sheik. And down in the Felt Forum, the same thing. It was just like it was live happening there on a giant screen, and it was incredible. So about a few hours after things stopped, actually, I went out to a payphone. I think a lot of you people know what payphones are. I don't have my cell phone down here, but before there were cell phones, there were payphones where you put a dime or a quarter into the phone, you dialed a number, and I knew what hotel Hogan was staying at, and I called his hotel room and congratulated him on winning the title. And he said, where are you, man? And I said, oh, I'm not far from the garden. He says, listen, why don't you come up here first thing in the morning if you can't do it now, and we'll take some pictures with the belt. And I was like, ooh, I was shocked, absolutely shocked. And the reason he told me he was doing this is because he wanted to thank me and the magazines for all the years of coverage when we were allowed in, back when he started back there and was a bad guy under a rule breaker under the tutelage of Freddie Blassie, the pencil neck geek, and also covering him in the AWA and just so much. And it's in the book, helping. He got the part in Rocky 3 by himself. He auditioned for that. However, Stallone's office had called the magazine office looking for a certain type, and I sent them pictures of two people, Hulk Hogan and superstar Billy Graham. They reached out and they got Hulk Hogan. So I had a little something to do with it. So now it's the next morning. I go up to his hotel. His wife at that time, Linda, was there, and we shot pictures. I mean, I shot pictures of him with the belt, and they were used in the wrestling magazine. And as a thank you, before I left the room, he gave me something that I really treasure. And he said he had this with him last night, the night of that he beat the Iron Sheik. I got about the same hairline, right? Well, what you gonna do, brother? And in my book, Is Wrestling Fixed? I didn't know it was broken. On page 113, you will see the picture. Webcams don't get these things in great focus, but you got the idea, right? So I wanted to just to bring that moment in history back. And again, on the day it happened, January 23rd, now it's 2021, January 23rd, 1984, the world of pro wrestling once again changed as Hulkamania, brother, was really, really running wild. And it just started once again to make that entire world of professional wrestling go a little further away and the world of sports entertainment take center stage. So, not going to take it off until I finish this thing. Don't forget to follow, to subscribe here at onewrestlingvideo.com. Also subscribe to VOC Nation, to the Wrestling with History program. I'm on that every week with broadcaster, the voice of choice, Bruce Wirt, and legendary broadcaster, Killer Ken Resnick. And also follow me on Twitter at Apter One Wrestling, and available now in the United States at most Barnes & Noble stores, or you can get this online. Go to www.insidetheropesmagazine.com and find out more about it. It's a wrestling magazine back. Wrestling magazines are back. And I've got a column, an Apter Chat column in Inside the Ropes every month. So hopefully you'll get it, or you can get the digital download at www.insidetheropesmagazine.com. So, all right, that's it. I hope everyone's well, and as I always say, well, I was going to do my sign-off, but I should do, what you gonna do, brother, when the Apter Chat and the Hulkster run all over you, but I'm not going to do that. I will see you at the matches eventually, and happy Hogan beating Iron Sheik Day.